Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get started with our favorite leg drops. So, on your back, feet up and together, flexion through the calf, get the chin up. There you go. We're doing everything for a minute. If we're doing single legs, then we're just gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds to the other. Getting started, hitting that lower core. It's one of my favorites. If you want, you can put your hands under your hips, whatever is most comfortable for you. If your neck's getting stiff, just bring it on down. You got this. And if you've kept up with our other core videos before, you know that this is stuff you guys can do throughout the week. You could do it twice, 3 times. Your core can take more of a beating than the rest of your body. Keep it up. Feeling it now. Just getting started. Point those toes, elongate the legs. One more. Bam, all right, bring it up. Okay, the next one, we're doing leg circles, and here we're gonna do to the right and then to the left. So you can start whichever direction you want. You don't want to go right first. Okay, here we go. Little baby circles to the right. There you go. So as you drop it down at the bottom of the circle, you want to be like midway where you would be on a leg drop, and that way you're actually getting resistance through that lower core. Take note of your speed and your pace, and that way we can mimic it going the other direction. It's all for symmetry. And we're going to get ready to turn it around, and here we go. Other way. There you go. Point the toe, soft knee. Don't lock your legs out or it's going to be real hard to get this motion. Your lower core should be burning. At least starting to. And I was in Lake Tahoe all weekend, which was a blast for Memorial Day, and didn't really get much exercise in. So my body is like, let's get back in gear. So hopefully, if you've had a couple days off, you're feeling good. Last one, all right. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Okay, reverse crunches next. And this one, you could get creative if you wanted to use medicine ball. But for today, we're not gonna use anything. So here we go. And just pull through the knee and bring it back out. Point the toes. We don't point our toes so early. You men out there, you macho men. All we're doing there is getting some flexion through the calf. And as we elongate the leg, we're extending it all the way. Just more resistance for your stomach right here. Keep it going. And you guys should feel this in the front. If your lower lumbar, the back area down here, right above your hips, if that's starting to hurt, take a break because we don't want a lot of resistance there. Keep going. Whew, this is good. Muffin top melting, however, not quite as dramatic as one of our other muffin top melting videos, if you know what I'm talking about. The intro was crazy. Keep going. One more, pull it in. Whew, all right, doing good. All right, this next one is called starfish crunch. And I'll tell you guys a little story. I'll tell you as we go about starfish and putting your hand on someone's face. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so this guy, all we're doing, on your backs, arms out here like a starfish, and bam, bring it up. So easy. Until we're about 10 seconds in. No, but the starfish thing I was talking about, had some friends, and it seemed like a good idea to thoroughly annoy people by putting your hand in someone's face randomly, like this, and saying, starfish, when you do it, and running away. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't recommend trying it. You might lose friends. I don't want to be responsible. Keep going. Random fact, I love SpongeBob SquarePants. It's like my favorite cartoon ever. Well, one of them. Just reminded me of a starfish, you know, because he's under the sea. And the pineapple. Also my favorite fruit. One more each side. Last one. Woo! Oh, okay, my neck is feeling that one. All right, so bring it up real quick, give yourself a little active rest. So this next one is going to be a heel touch, but it's going to be a little different than the heel touch you might be thinking of. So on your back, and I'll face this way, and all we're doing, rotating side to side, okay? So jump in. No, you do not have to actually touch your heel, but you want to be bending from side to side like an Oompa Loompa. Totally Oompa Loompa style, right here. Oh my gosh. And if your neck's hurting like mine, a little rest, bring it up. Keep going, Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa it out. Full minute. Should burn. Keep going. If the neck's hurting, remember, just take a little rest. Little rest. Keep it up. Ooh, burning. Muffin top melting is ensuing here. About 5 more seconds. Whew. Last one. Oh my goodness, it burns. All right, what's next? You know, you see the screen. All right, oblique punches. So we're gonna go on our sides here. And all we're gonna do is with this elbow, we're gonna pull it on up. Good job. Pretty easy, right? Until you're about 10 seconds in. You got it. You can put your hands right here, right through the obliques so that you feel that activation. You got it, keep going. Make sure you're doing this equally on each side, okay? So if you feel like you're gonna give up, note the time so you can jump in and just do that same amount on the other side. All right, other side, here we go. Okay, so remember, we're just following through with that elbow and pulling it up. Here we go. 30 seconds on this side. Pull it up. Shorten and contracting right here, bringing the upper body off the floor. Pretty simple, right? But it's effective. Keep going. Pull that elbow in. 30 seconds. You got it. If you exhale on the way up, you're going to get more isolation. Last one. Bam. All right. And we're going to move it into a plank. So let's start here. Get out. Move that leg in the air and see the shift. You got it. 60 seconds. Some of my trainer friends and I originally used to have contests, wall sits, and plank holds. I don't know how long I did that, but I will say that most people can do at least 3 minutes. At least if you've been doing some conditioning before. Instead of rocking back and forth, focus on your breathing. That kind of thing. All right, so pop it up into a side plank. We're almost done. Hang in there. All the way up. Here we go. Hip up to the ceiling. There's a string right here. Doo-doo. Muffin top melting. Good job. Got to put in the work to get the results, so keep going. Good, good, good. Remember, 30 seconds this side, and we're switching it up. All right, other side. This way we go. Pull it on up. Whoop. You know about that string in the ceiling? Make sure that your hip is not sinking down, okay? Pull it up. And if something's hurting, your shoulder, the standing arm, just take a little break and then pop back into it. You're starting to sink down, pull it up. I was starting to sink down. I was like, if you're da-da-da-da-da, keep going. Really pull it up and squeeze right through here. Active oblique is the one closest to the ground. Okay, boom. Guess what? We're done.